This is the first time I've seen it actually, and I thought, wow, I think the T20 shirt is just it's gonna shock people.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna think this is amazing. Really excited for this year. We've got some new faces, really talented girls, some youngsters as well. It's just looking like it's going to be a good season. I think they should be really excited. New faces. I think we've got a good chance of doing well this year.
Well, Claire, Bologna, this is a nice little change from Visit Worcestershire New Road. I'm sure. How are you enjoying your time here so far?
Yeah, so good so far. Like, as you said, massive change from New Road. I mean, it's not sunny yet here, but I'll take it.
Absolutely. Pretty exciting few days. Kit launch for this season coming up. When this goes out, the kits will already be out. What's your initial take on things? Have you seen them before? Is this the first time? How are you finding trying them out?
This is the first time I've seen it actually, and I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Like, bold.
I
love that. I love it. Like, really different. I think the T20 shirt is just it's gonna shock people.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna think this is amazing. Like, I really love it.
Absolutely. Good seller.
One day shirt as well. Different
sure.
from last year. I love the fact we've got two shirts as well.
Absolutely, and that's something really important to talk about. We'll come on to it in a minute. So just talk to me maybe what you've been up to the last couple of days. I know you've been busy in and out of interviews, photo shoots, kind of travelling around Bologna as well. What have you kind of been up to?
Yeah, a lot of photos yesterday. That took up most of the day, so we'll see when these are out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really exciting though.
So let's talk about it then. So do you have a favourite of the shirts so far?
I think the T20.
Yeah, just because of how striking and bold it is?
Yeah, I love the blue. I think the two contrasting blues as well make it stand out even more.
For sure. And it's something different to last year, obviously. The colour scheme stayed the same, but completely different and something that grabs your attention straight away, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, inspired by the arts of Italy. I think it's Picasso, is it?
It is, yeah.
Just
done your research, excellent.
I just think it's something so different. I don't think any other county is going to put anything out like that.
How important is it this year, the first time that the women's side are going to have a different shirt for the One Day Cup and for the T20 Blast as well, which is something that's never been done before? How important is that to be able to potentially reach a new audience of people as well that might want to buy these shirts? They're quite trendy, quite fashionable.
Yeah.
Could you see young people getting in and sort of buying them and wearing them?
Yeah, I can. I can see the girls at Bank wearing these tops, definitely. I can even see people who maybe aren't into cricket wearing, especially the black one. It's really it's just like a casual, something you could wear out and about.
And this is the kind of thing that I guess when you think about playing at Visit Worcestershire New Road and elsewhere this year, travelling around different grounds for 50 over games, T20 games, to have that shirt, to be able to see people wearing it, that must fill you with excitement about having all those supporters being able to see them wearing those shirts on the boundary. That must really excite you.
Yeah, it's great. Like, especially when playing at Bank, my home club, like seeing the girls, even the lads putting on the shirt, it's like, love it.
So this is a pretty cool way to kick off things this year. When we talk about the growth of women's cricket and Worcestershire Women's Rapids, how far it's come in your time. More recently, there's been a huge spike in sort of participation levels, in terms of recruitment's been great. The whole club has really taken a step forward to progress the women's game. How have you found it from someone that's been inside that camp and seeing that kind of journey that the team has been on, I guess?
It's really good. Like, it's really exciting coming from the old days of 2008 when I first started playing for the Rep. Well, just Worcestershire women back then. So it's really developing really well, and I just love to see the club backing us as much as they do.
And where is this team at? Obviously, you've been through a huge amount of transition, I'm sure, over there. I won't count the years exactly, but a lot of time. Someone that's very experienced, well over 100 games for the club. Where is this team? Where does this team sit in terms of 2026 and looking ahead? How do you feel about this group and the potential within it?
Really excited for this year. We've got some new faces, really talented girls, some youngsters as well. It's just looking like it's going to be a good season. Yeah, I really hope it is.
Anyone we should be keeping a particular close eye on? Any young girls to watch out for? Obviously, Bryony was a standout last year. She's hopefully back with us again this year. How are your things looking in that front in terms of the next generation?
Yeah, Caitlin Baker-Smith. She's looking good for this season. I mean, she made her debut last year. Obviously, took a 3-for-1 debut at Visit Worcestershire New Road.
She was brilliant, wasn't she?
You can't get much better than that. Maddie Windiat is a new one. I've known her for a few years. She's up and coming batting talent. Yeah. And I'd say we've got a new Dutch girl, Sanya.
Yes.
She's looking like a good prospect as well.
Another good addition. And always good to recruit as well. Obviously a good finish to the year, both competitions last year. If we just touch on 2025, obviously not quite progressing out the group stage in both competitions, but actually a few results to start sort of transferring those good performances into good results. It was a nice way to finish, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we beat Derby, I think that was a real turning point of the season. Like, our list A record total, 380.
Yeah.
Massive score. I think there's a lot of positives, obviously some negatives, but I think there's a lot to work on over the winter coming up to the season.
With the back of 2025 in your mind, as someone who's a bit of a leader in the group, how important is it to take that positive form, that positive patch of form towards the back end of the season into the start of 2026?
Oh yeah, it's good. Like, you want to start 2026 on a high. I think we've got Sussex away, so that should be...
Big one to start?
Yeah, definitely, especially at the county ground as well, at Sussex. It's quite exciting. But yeah, take that form that we had at the end of the season, bring it through to this season, especially like push through the positive, like push the positive side of things.
Yeah.
Forget about the negatives, because they've been and gone.
For sure. Now, what sort of stage are you at now? Obviously, we're doing kit launch promo stuff we're here in January. So say February time, we'll be building into the season, I presume, and then come March, you're almost getting ready to go. What have you got lined up? I know there's some pre-season stuff potentially happening as well.
Pre-season tour to the Isle of Wight.
Excellent.
Interesting one, but hopefully it'll be slightly warmer than it is right now. But yeah, a couple of games out there, a bit of training, and then I think a warm-up game the week before the season starts as well.
And the objective of that, not just to play cricket, but also to come together as a group, some new additions, some younger faces, to get everyone cohesive as well, I presume, is a really important aim of yours before you start the season.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need to get the team feeling good, feeling ready for the season, and even just hanging out, going for coffees and stuff. Just get everyone. Build
those relationships between the group that I guess only help you on the pitch when it comes to those key moments. You need those relationships to really come through.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about this year then. Let's talk about it in a bit more detail. So 2 white ball competitions, obviously, for you girls. Again, didn't quite make it through last year, but the signs were really, really positive. What are your targets and ambitions as someone who looks at from a leadership perspective? What is a successful season for Worcestershire Women's Rapids this year?
I think we want to make the semis in both comps. That would be really, really good for us. I think we were a couple of points off in both 50 over and T20 last year of making those finals days. But I think with the right start to the season, get a positive start, get that momentum going through the summer, I think we can get there.
The word momentum gets used a lot. The men's side were in a similar position last year. They sort of inconsistent at the start, and then they showed signs of progression and just missed out on qualification in a very similar way to your girls' season mapped out in the T20 competition. How important is it in your mind to start the season strong, start with a bang, hopefully win up at Sussex and get the ball rolling nice and early?
Yeah, a win would be great. Get those positive vibes, get that mindset of we can win. Why can't we win the rest of our games? I think in the T20 it's really important to get off to a good start as well. We saw that last year. We got off to a bit of a bad start, and it kind of just kept feeding into the rest of the games. And once we got that win at Derby, we got a win again against Leicester. So yeah, momentum is really key in cricket.
Lots of exciting matchups to look forward to this year. 2 double headers. I'm sure they're the first kind of ones that jump out at you on the calendar. How enjoyable were those double headers last year, and how much are you looking forward to them again this year?
We love playing it. Visit Worcestershire New Road, like, it's so exciting. Get the crowd going. I know it's usually like a warm up for the men's game, like getting the crowds coming in, but yeah,
but there's
really
more and more support. There's more and more support coming in for those
Definitely,
women's games, right? And we saw a lot of standalone fixtures last year, whether that was at Visit Worcestershire New Road or elsewhere, where actually the support base is growing. You can see that there's a real good positive energy behind this group. That must be so rewarding to see that when you turn up on a match day and you've got a genuine atmosphere at the ground.
It's so exciting. Like, we played, I remember the game, obviously mentioned the Hasselbank again, but there was hundreds of people. It was so good to see, like, really positive for women's cricket in Worcestershire.
And how proud does that make you as a captain to lead the side out? You've got a mix of age, experience, talent, you've got all sorts in that group, but then to be able to take those girls out in front of a lot of people must make you extremely proud.
Yeah, definitely. Like, going from the days where the only people showing up would be your parents and a couple of friends, and now there's people who you don't even know at the games, like, watching us. I think the girls are really excited, especially when they see new faces at games, like, oh my gosh, really exciting to play. So yeah, looking forward to the same again this year. What
makes those double headers so special? Is it the crowd? Is it the energy? Is it being around the men's side as well? Watching, what is it that makes it special for you?
I think, playing at New Road is just, it's really exciting for everyone. Like, it's a real positive thing. The crowd as well, like, obviously get a bit nervous when there's a few people watching. Like,
a good thing though.
Yeah,
shows
definitely. Nervous,
good
nervous energy, definitely. We want to show everyone what we can do. I think we did that in the double headers, especially the Leicester one last year.
What are the key things, the takeaways from last year, where some of those games were lost in the fine margins by a couple of wickets, the last over, that happened on a few occasions. What are the key work-ons that you and the coaching staff have identified that people can come and watch you this year and say, Worcestershire Women's Rapids have definitely improved in this area?
I think consistency with our bowling, definitely. I think we want to take more wickets, especially in the T20. Batting-wise, build up those partnerships a bit more. We saw a couple of games where we lost 3 or 4 wickets in quite quick succession. So we definitely want to improve on that.
And what does that come down to? Does that come down to, because the talent's definitely there, it's not a technique thing, is it? Is that a mindset? Is that a mentality? Is that an attitude, application? What does that come down to?
I think it's mindset, definitely, especially 220. You want to go out there with no fear, but sometimes the situation may
Sort of dictate
need
how you
you
play.
to bat for a little bit longer and dig in.
Yeah, and is that, I guess, again, I refer to it again, but you've got this fantastic blend of experience and youth and exuberance. Is it about just balancing those? That sometimes someone like Brian, for example, who's quite a flair player, just sometimes maybe curbing those habits. Someone like Gwen finding different ways to score runs when the pressure builds up, and that's something you talk about quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think Gwen's one of those who's really good at that. She gets that reverse sweep out and just changes the game. It can take one ball to change the game in a T20, especially Bryony. Like, she's got a great scoop and she's a proper talented player. So sometimes needs to rein it in, but
she'll get
she'll
there.
learn, yeah.
And in the field as well, key asset of any side is generally judged on their fielding. How much work are you doing, and will you be doing ahead of the season on just work in the field?
Yeah, a lot. We've got a fielding coach coming in every couple of weeks, so that's really exciting. I think it's definitely something. We were up there, but we weren't as high as I'd like to have been on the fielding stats. So that's something we're looking to improve,
Skipper, from the front, what are your individual kind of aims, targets this year, if you have any? What things are you looking to achieve in the, obviously, big win at Derby, you got a fantastic 100 last year at Derbyshire. Anything you're looking to replicate or try and continue that good form into 2026?
I'd love for that form to continue this year. Definitely,
absolutely.
like, I felt like that was probably one of my best seasons with the bat last year. I think I want to build on that, hopefully get another 100 this year, because that was a special moment for me. Been waiting 22 years for that.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely I'd like another 100 personally. And yeah, I think working on my bowling as well, because I felt a little bit underachieved last year with the ball. So
to try and add a little bit more into that already quite an expansive bowling unit, but to be able to offer yourself at key times, I guess, is quite an important thing. I'd love to know a little bit more about that 100 you scored at Derbyshire, in front of friends, family, I presume, to be able to raise the bat, take the helmet off, like you said, after over 2 decades of work. How was that feeling? How was that? So if you could bottle it or summarise it, how was it?
Like, it's just something that I kept getting a couple of 90s. Like
Nervous
growing
90s.
up, nervous 90s, and I'd just either end up not out or I'd get myself out in a silly way. So when I was on 98, I was so nervous.
Is that what was going through your head?
I was just like, oh my God, give me a half track or a full toss.
And what did you get?
I got a juicy full toss and hit it to backward square for 4.
Perfect. And that just euphoric moment, helmet off, raise the bat. I'm sure the girls are going absolutely bananas.
Yeah, I was chuffed. Like, just finally, that's a weight off my shoulders. I've done it. I can do it again.
And how nice to be able to potentially replicate that in 2026.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Just to finish then, Claire, another massive year ahead. There's no sort of underestimating how another big year. The whole club is going through a real progression period, a development phase. Just how excited are you, and how excited should supporters and fans be about Worcestershire Women's Rapids in 2026?
I think they should be really excited. New faces and experienced players as well. I think it's a good blend. I think we've got a good chance of doing well this year.
Absolutely. Well, all the best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam.